What up, guys? Welcome back to the hillside for a brand new 2024 growing season. I hope you had a fabulous holidays wherever you are in the world. But you know what? It might be snowing outside, but yeah, it's time to start getting into seeds. So this is a order I got from Baker Creek Seeds, one of my favorite seed companies. You can see it is still sealed, so we're going to do a little seed reveal and talk about the upcoming 2024 growing season. So right now the garden is asleep, the grass is brown, plants are dormant, cats are just doing what they do in the yard. I don't know. Anyways, here we are, and we're going to go ahead and get right into this. Okay, so as you can see, this is the Chinese wool flower, which is the design they chose for this year's package. Last year was a little bit different. So I think that's pretty sweet about that. Very well packaged. So let's go ahead and get into the opening. And what's the good thing about Baker Creek, if you order enough seeds, which I always seem to do, they will throw in some free seeds, which is always welcome. So let's go ahead and leave the free seed here. Of course, they put it on the front so I could see what it is right away, not make it a surprise, but it'll be a surprise for you guys nonetheless. So let me go ahead and get all these out of the package, maybe. And that's just the receipt in there. Okay, so this is all of the seeds I got for this round, because typically what I'll do is I'll get one round of seeds, get the seed itch right around the beginning of the year, see what's new, stuff like that. Go ahead and place an order. Then usually when it comes time to actually get into the garden, or the weather starts warming up, I realize what I don't have. So I make a second seed order or go to, your local nursery, garden store, big box store, whatever it is, and fill in the blanks of what you don't have. So this year, you'll see at the hillside, at the urban lot that I've been renovating, I'm going to do a monarch project. Okay, I'm going to start doing a lot of things to benefit the monarchs. With that being said, I have got two different varieties of milkweed. One is the showy milkweed and one is the red or swamp milkweed. So if you don't know, the monarchs will lay their larvae on the milkweed that exclusively eat the leaves. So it's very important for the monarchs to actually have some food source for the young to help just help the population of the monarchs out. So there will be a monarch video, plenty of coverage of butterflies, hopefully this summer as it comes into that time frame. So be looking forward to that along the way. Next up, this year I've decided to grow a lot more herbs, a lot of fresh herbs for the garden, and I always grow the same, like parsley, oregano, thyme, things like that. But I want to kind of get into some more obscure type things that you really can't buy at the store, because it really, it's fun to grow things you just can't buy at the store. And that is why I got this wild za'atar oregano. So this is a historic Middle Eastern favorite. It says it's great flavor, blending hints of oregano, thyme, and marjoram. This seed is actually from Israel. So I guess depending on what you believe, this is probably referenced in the Bible or the Old Testament, things like that. So this has been around for a very long time. So I'll see what I can do with that coming up. So we're sticking on the herbs, like I'm dealing cards here, guys. All right, so go ahead and put these down for a second. So next up, for some more herbs, I have two different types. Well, I'm not sure how this happened. I ended up getting two of the same one, but all right, so these, forget about that for a second. So three types of basil. One, the Thai holy caprao. I do love Thai basil, especially you get pho or something like that, some Vietnamese cooking, Thai, pad Thai, things like that. Really, really one of my favorite kind of dishes. So I like to grow some of my own to have some authentic. It's revered for its spiritual and nutritional, medicinal purposes in India and Hinduism, and also brewed into a calming tea. So let's see, I might put some tea out there, right? So this is actually kind of spoke a little too soon. This is the Thai sweet basil. This is what you're going to get in your foods that you're going to go to get, like Thai, Vietnamese food like that. The Thai sweet basil. I've grown this before. This plant is very prolific. It will take off, so it loves the hot weather. So don't be in a rush to plant this. It is, as it says, Thai basil, so it's going to need that hot, humid, climate. So don't rush this out first thing right after your first frost. It's okay to wait a little bit. Trust me, it will catch up. And the last one, I thought this was pretty neat. I've actually wanted to try this for several years, but this is the lime basil. I do like limes. I like lime flavored things. This might be good, I think, maybe on like fish or chicken. So that is definitely something you cannot buy in the store. You cannot go buy lime basil, at least not where I live. If you can buy a lime basil where you live, that's awesome. So let me go ahead and stop right here. I need to show you guys something else before I finish the seed review, okay? So let's go on a little field trip. All right, so here we are back in the plant room. This is where all the action happens: seed starting, grow lights, house plant propagation, starting vegetable, herb seeds, all of that. So you'll probably see some videos up here. I typically don't try to record up here a lot because there's an echo in this little room. However, it's unavoidable. But before I finish my 2024 seed haul, I need you to check out this. So this is just my collection of seeds, and this is just of one spot. I actually have several shoe boxes full of seeds downstairs as well. I mean, I got seeds everywhere. A lot of them are the Baker Creek seeds from orders past. I mean, this is a Baker Creek. This is actually a Chinese broccoli, I believe. But what I do want to show you here, the most importantly, amongst all of my other seeds. Now last year, like I said, I ordered for Baker Creek twice. However, I was so busy, I planted so many different things. I actually just ran out of things to plant, and just the time got away from me. So let me show you, if you didn't watch last year's seed review, go back and watch it now. If not, let me give you a little crash course here, what I didn't plant from last year. So I'm not sure if this counts as a 2024 seed haul, because these are technically bought in 23. Just pardon me. Anyways, nothing ever goes right. Anyways, I grew these last year. I actually bought 2 packages, so it doesn't really count African daisies. These are actually beautiful flowers, so definitely give these a shot. So I'll go through these pretty quick, because if you want to go back and watch the full review, do that. Burro Mountain popcorn. I like the backstory of this. This is very ancient. They found it like in some clay pots in New Mexico, one of the oldest preserved forms of popcorn. I'm going to try to put it in the garden this year. I ran out of space last year. Definitely going to get into that. These were 2 of my free seeds last year. Japanese wasabi radish and datil peppers. I've grown these before, not from this particular seed haul. They are prolific. They're spicy, but not crazy. So if you like a little bit spicy, but nothing insane like ghost peppers or scorpion peppers, or even habaneros of that matter, they're not that bad. So these have a great flavor. Do try those out. And I like wasabi, but I'm not sure if I'll grow the wasabi radishes this year. It's not really in the cards. But here are 3 things I might actually get around to growing this year. If not, then maybe they'll be on 2025 seed haul. We can do this all over again. This is the black goji berry. Now, we know the red goji berries are renowned for antioxidants, a lot of health properties, things like that. This is I guess there's some research that maybe the black goji berries are more medicinal, used in Asian, medicinal, traditional medicine, I'm trying to say. However, I might grow this just as an experiment, see what happens. 2 different kinds of peppers. Now this is a pepper I got last year, but I've grown many times. Shishito peppers. These are fantastic. And one thing about shishitos, you don't want to eat them, straight away fresh. They're better when you blister them or kind of hit them on a hot pan, kind of get into a little char on them. Fantastic shishito peppers. Do give those a shot. And these are it's in the back here, Chodi Sherdal, because again, that's how you pronounce this, of course. This is, from the Basque country of Spain. Pretty cool. I didn't grow it last year. I might get to it this year because I'm trying to do all new varieties of everything. So if I've grown it before, I'm not going to grow it this year. This year is going to be a completely different, just completely different amount of seeds. So that's all for that package. I think that was my winter package when I did the seed reveal early. And I think this was my summer package that I did not show you guys and it's an empty box because here they are over here. I did buy some of this sanguine Emilior. Okay, these are the Nif carrots. These were actually pretty awesome, and they do have that really sweet color when you kind of peel them. Really easy carrots to grow, very sweet. And of course, I got the Aosa Craig giant onions. I'm trying to sprout some actually right now. Do a video on that later if you guys are interested in that. The Chinese pink celery. I've grown this before. This is actually not the celery like you think of, like chicken wings, right? You're getting celery on the side. This is actually used more as an herb in Chinese or Asian cooking. You kind of fry up the stalks as an herb. And the last one, and I think this is actually one from last year's seed review, but I tried to grow them and none of the seeds sprouted and I just kind of gave up. These are tomatillos. And I think I mentioned this last year, overpacked due to only a 66% germination rate in 10 of 19. So I guess I got old seeds. I don't know. Maybe that's why they're not germinating. I'm not overly excited to grow tomatillos, completely honest with you. So I might just kind of retire these to begin with. So let's go ahead and get back to the real 2024 seed review and go back downstairs. All right, so we're back downstairs. Hopefully you can hear me better. I know there's an echo upstairs, nothing about it. So moving on. Next up is the Bulgarian Giant Leek. Now, my friend Isaac, who is from the Blue Creek Detectors YouTube channel, check that out if you're in the metal detecting, Appalachian history, things like that. Awesome channel. Shout out Isaac. But we're going to do a giant leek growing contest so you can grow the biggest leeks. So we're going to use this package of seeds, keep it fair, Bulgarian Giants. So that's going to be kind of neat. Next up is the Ali Baba watermelon. Now this is an Iraqi watermelon, produces weights up to 30 pounds, super sweet and crisp. So I've tried to grow watermelons before. I've been slightly successful. I've grown like a big, 25-pound watermelon once. It was actually pretty awesome. So hopefully this is just as sweet as that one was. I think that was a Crimson Giant, just the standard red black seed watermelon you're going to find in the stores. And next is the Arugula Red Dragon. Now, arugula is not for everybody. I love this stuff. I eat it fresh. I eat it in salads. I eat it just picking it out of the garden, just while I'm doing things. Pop a little arugula in the mouth there. Nice little healthy snack. Now, this has the nice, cool little purple veins on the arugula, so that's pretty cool. So anything a little bit different. And all right, I almost forgot. I mentioned to get free seeds if you got a lot of buy a big enough order from Baker Creek. First off, I don't even know how to pronounce this, but it is lettuce. We'll just, yeah, you guys figure that one out. This is an ancient variety of lettuce. It has been grown in Turkey since the Byzantine times. I think I actually remember watching a video of this. It's recognized by the Ark of Taste as a beloved culinary symbol of Istanbul for centuries. I remember I did watch a video about this. It was like a history thing. Actually really excited to grow this one now that I see, kind of get the back in the head there what I've watched before. And this, well, I bought this one last year, so now I get it for free, naturally. But this is the Landis Winter Lettuce. Is incredibly cold hardy Pennsylvania Dutch. It's been around. He's been extinct since the 1700s. That doesn't make any sense. What does that mean? Is a descendant of the white tennis ball lettuce. Okay, so the white tennis ball lettuce has been extinct, and this is a heirloom passed down by the Pennsylvania Dutch. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I did buy this last year. I grew it. It's great lettuce. Yeah, so back to the regular seed review now. Last seed I'm going to review for this year, for at least for this giveaway or this seed reveal, not giveaway. Maybe there'll be a seed giveaway. I don't know. I have a lot of seeds. If you want some seeds, leave a comment. I don't know. But I should have said these first. Okay, so going back to the Monarch project, whatever. Now, butterfly milkweed is this one I know I've seen on the highway, just in the woods and on the side of the road. This is a native plant where I live. So I'm definitely going to try to grow this. It's very hardy. You've probably seen it, a lot in the kind of like September, August, maybe late July. It might be a little too soon for it. This is also another host plant for the monarch butterflies. And this is just, it's called Gay Butterflies Milkweed. I think it's just the same, probably just hybrids or cultivars of the same plant I just showed you. But you get a little bit of yellow, oranges, and things like that to kind of mix it on up. So hopefully this is a kind of little, get your interest up a little bit. I know it's cold outside. It's still way too early to start a lot of these things. However, I am starting some seeds upstairs in the plant room right now for some indoor salad greens, a little bit of microgreens, things like that. So definitely, you can definitely grow stuff in the winter, in January, indoors. If you want to know how to do that, give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below, and I'll make a video about starting seeds indoors so you can have a nice, fresh supply of greens while the weather is just not conducive to outdoor gardening. And last but not least, happy 2024. Thanks for watching The Hillside Gardener here. Check back later for tons of more content this year, guys. It's going to be fantastic. A lot of good stuff in the works. Hope to see you back then. All right, guys. Until then, bye-bye.